Hey everybody, this is David at Barnyard Bees. It's a very nice, about 65-degree weather, and I wanted to show you an example of why you should feed pollen throughout the winter. You've heard me talk about this in previous videos, about when you feed pollen, the results in the springtime. And this is it right here. When you feed pollen throughout the winter, and a lot of people will debate this, but I'm telling you, and I was waiting on this so I could show you the results. Because a lot of people will say, no, you'll end up increasing the brood way too much. And in doing that, it's starving them out. Well, if you do it right, and you make sure that they have enough feed and enough sugar water that you supplied to them through the fall, and feeding them early. You know, we started feeding them when the red maple come on. We started putting the sugar water to them. This is what you get. These nucs right here are over winter nucs, and they are extremely strong. A lot of these, I popped a few of them open, but the bees are already going back down in. They was really packed on the top before, or when I first opened them up. They're starting to go back down in the hive now. But I can assure you, these hives are absolutely packed with bees. And this one here was the same way. I was trying to pop off maybe 3 or 4 of them and show you, but by the time I got to them, the bees have already drifted down. But you can see if you look close, every frame is packed full of bees. And they're strong. Really strong nucs. The traffic, I was waiting on a good day where they was flying good. And I come back from the bee store today and looked, and they were just absolutely everywhere. So just keep that in mind next year in the wintertime when you're debating about feeding Ultra Bee pollen. These are the results you get. And let me pop a couple more open and I'll show you how they look. And here's another one. Just absolutely packed out. I don't know. I don't know what to say to the people that don't believe that feeding pollen in the wintertime doesn't work, because we've done this for actually probably about, this is our 3rd year that we've fed pollen this strongly throughout the end of summer, fall, all through the winter. And it has just absolutely made a huge difference. These bees are absolutely packed in this 5-frame nuc right here. And what it does, what some people don't know, the pollen, when it comes in, the queen will react to that and start laying more brood. Now, not quite as strong as like what you'll get now, because there's a lot of conditions that vary the length of the days, and the cold temperatures, warm temperatures, but this just adds to it. You know, the pollen that you feed, then you're absent the long days and the warm temperatures, but it will actually increase her productivity of laying eggs, and it works. And I just wanted to share that. This is another one, so we'll just keep going on down the line here. Here's another one that's got a lot of bees. And when I went through these a couple days ago, not these, but a couple other ones, just checking how much sugar water had done for them through the winter, and they was all in excellent shape. These are, you know, of course, overwintered 5-frame nucs, and they've done excellent. There's a lot of bees packed in there. These bees have to be split. Like now, it's ready to split these things. They're getting really full. And here's another one. I could go on and on all day long like this. They're packed out. They're not starved out. They didn't die from the queen increasing too much through the winter. We fed these pollen from September, from the time the goldenrod. Well, actually even earlier than that. You can check back on my videos. I think it seems like when the dearth started back in even July and August. I can't even recall. But we pretty much fed them the whole time. We pretty much keep feed to them all the time, and then if they take it, they do, and if they don't, they don't. Right now, they won't touch it. They're not touching the pollen. There's so much out there now that they're bringing in, they don't need it. So, but we'll go down through here and look at a couple more just to show you how strong these nucs are. And here's another, packed out, ready to be split. We just got past our cold spell and our rain. We're ready to go here at Barnyard Bees. We're getting ready to split, and increase our bees and get these nucs out. And it won't be long. We'll be sending our first nucs out to the customers. Not send them out, but actually pick up. We don't ship. But we're very proud of these bees this year. We've really, really worked hard on these throughout the winter and off season, keeping them healthy, feeding them, and making them strong. It's pretty much the same story on every nuc we come to. They're strong, they're healthy, they're ready to split. And the thing about overwinter nucs, when they come out strong like this and you do splits, I'm telling you, these things are monsters. The splits, you can do a 2-frame split on this, and within a month, easy, it'll be packed out like this. These things will work like crazy, and it takes no time for a split from hives like this, because that queen she's been throttled up for months, and that's why there's so many bees in here. You know, she didn't, by stopping the feed, you will throttle her down a long ways. But this is a result right here of feeding Ultra Bee pollen. I'm telling you, the stuff works. And we could go all day long like this down through here and check nuc after nuc after nuc. And I was just waiting for the right time to show everybody how they looked. Here's another, not quite as packed out as the last, but there's still quite a few bees in here. I mean, there's pretty much bees on every frame. The other ones we looked at are overpacked, way overpacked. And here's another. This is how you want your bees to look coming out of winter. When you pop that top off and you see bees on every frame all the way across, that's a strong colony. And these things are ready to split, and I just wanted to share that with everybody. Try this for yourself next year. Get you a pollen feeder. Put the Ultra Bee. We found the Ultra Bee is the best that you can get. It works wonders. They love it. They take it down fast. A lot of nourishment in it. Make sure you supplement your bees when you don't have your honey supers on to collect honey. Make sure you're feeding sugar water, and get your bees strong and healthy. Get them through the winter, and this is the results like this right here. We're very proud of our bees this winter. They've done excellent. They're strong, and we're gonna get nucs out really, really fast this year. And don't forget, folks, we have nucs for sale, of course. Packages, 3-pound packages, 2-pound packages, queens. Don't forget our rapid feeders. We have sold literally thousands of these rapid feeders. And the beetle barns, we have everything and anything. I believe that's our motto at Barnyard Bees. Everything and anything pertaining to beekeeping. So don't forget us. Please pass along our videos, share them. We're trying to get this information out to new beekeepers. to let them know how simple it is once you get into bees and once you learn how to manage your bees. You can get them through the winter. You can have them strong. And that's about it. Don't forget, check us out on barnyardbees.com. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Barnyard Bees.